ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا إنه من يهد الله فهو المهتد ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن سيدنا ونبينا محمد عبده ورسوله يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتون إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما إخوة الإيمان السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. Our brothers in Islam, we give thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has given us another opportunity to gather here for another Salatul Jum'ah. Today being the 7th day of the holy month of Shawwal in the year 1444 after the year of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam from Makkah to Al-Mukarramah ila Madinah to Al-Munawwarah, which is equivalent to 28th day of the month of April 2023 in the Gregorian calendar. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala count this our gathering as an act of worship that is going to accept from us. The previous ones that we have observed, may Allah accept it. The one we are intending to do now and in the future, may Allah count it among the worship that is going to use to have mercy on us in this world and in the hereafter. Wala hawla wala quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. My brothers in Islam, Ramadan has come and it has gone. As we can see, today is the 7th day of the month of Shawwal. Just like yesterday that we are expecting Ramadan. And it has come. We are able to be among the chosen ones that Allah has given the opportunity to observe the Ramadan. And we are among the people that Allah has given the opportunity to go for Eid, Salatul Eid. And we are among the people that Allah has spared to this time. What have we done to Allah that has given us the opportunity to merit this favor? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not take away His mercy upon every one of us. Don't let us be Ramadaniyun. Don't let us be the worshipper of the month of Ramadan alone. Let's continue with the good lessons we have learned during Ramadan. Let's continue to be imbibing it and let us continue to be replicating it on a daily basis in our daily activities. Let people know that Islam, Salam, is a religion of peace. That we ourselves as Muslims, we are peaceful people. We are not extremists. We are not practicing extremism. And we are not antagonists. But we will not allow anybody to cross the borderline when it comes to blasphemy in Islam. We won't allow that. But let's show the love and the beauty of Islam to the people around us. So that we know Islam is a religion that comes with levity, with a lot of privileges for whomsoever has embraced it. May Allah let us die in the state of Iman. Don't let us celebrate apostasy. Wala hawla wala quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. We should not forget the Sittah to Shawwal. Some had already started and they are finished yesterday. Some will be finishing today. Some will be finishing tomorrow. So don't let us forget it. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Man soma Ramadan, whoever fasted Ramadan, summa atba'ahu bi sittati min ash-Shawwal, and he follows it with 6 days of fasting in the month of Shawwal. فَكَأَنَّمَا كَمَا يَصُومُ دَهْرَ." That person will be rewarded as if he fasted for like a year. That means Ramadan is either 29 or 30, we count it to be 30. Then the remaining 6 that you fasted in the month of Shawwal plus 30, making 36. And that 36 times 10, making 360, which is equivalent to the number of days you have in a year. That is the reward that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to give you. And it will be more fortunate for whomever had witnessed the Laylatul Qadr. And Laylatul Qadr, khayrun min alfi shahr, which is equivalent to 83 years. Which kind of ibadah do you want to do within 83 years? So we have a lot of opportunities inside Ramadan and after Ramadan. So don't let us miss the Sittah to Shawwal for those of us that we have not started and those of us that we have not been fasting it before. Let's start this year. But it is very good and very paramount that the fastings we have missed, or the fast that we have missed, during Ramadan should be the first one we are going to what? To repay before Sita to Shawwal. It's better like that. It's very, very better like that. So let's encourage our other brothers, let's encourage our women that have missed Ramadan in one way or the other. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala count it and put in the scale of preference for us in this world and in the hereafter. That will not be a hujjah against us. Wala hawla wala quwwata illa billah. Brothers, in conclusion, as we have promised, that this Surah Khaf that we have been talking about, that we are going to conclude in the next October we will be having. And because like Allah, we are going to come to the concluding part today. I might not be able to do the recap of what we have learned for the past 10 weeks. My intention was to do the summary of everything, which is going to take me another October. But I believe majority of us that we are here at the inception of the discussion. So I might not be able to go back all again to go and start and give us a summary. That is what we call recap. So whatever we might have learned, and the one we want to learn today, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala let it be of beneficial to us and not against us. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as we have explained to all of us, that in Surah Khaf we have 4 lessons to learn and other lessons, but the principal ones are 4. Number 1 is concerning the fitna of Iman, concerning the Ashabul Khaf, which we discussed extensively. How many were they, and the number of years they spent in the cave, and what led to their running away from their community to go and live inside the cave. We've discussed that. Number 2 is concerning the 2 gardeners that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed. But he blessed one more than the other one. But at the end of the day, the one that was more prosperous in his farming activities became an ungrateful element to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. At the end of the day, he discovered that he is somebody that was not grateful to Allah. And what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given him, everything perished. To the extent that his colleague, his friend, was telling him that don't see yourself, you're supposed to see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has bestowed all this on you. It's not your might, it's not your power, it's not your will, it's not your connection that has given you this opportunity. It's just by the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We discussed about that. How they both ended. Number 3 is concerning Nabiuna Musa alayhi salamullah and Khidr. We discussed extensively about the 3 lessons that Nabiuna Musa alayhi salamullah learned from Khidr. And the controversy concerning maybe Khidr was a prophet or not, we leave that for our learned senior scholars. But what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran was what? Abdan min ibadina. He was a servant among our servants, and that's where we stay. So, for us to be humane, for us to be humble in whatever we might have gotten from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is kind of a lesson that Nabiuna Musa, with his status, Allah sent him to go and learn under Khidr. Who knows Khidr? But everybody knows Musa. If not because of Khidr, if not because of Musa, maybe by now we wouldn't have known whom Khidr was. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will elevate some people, but they are going to rise to the level they are going to become famous through the shoulder of some other people. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought Khidr into the limelight. Because of whom? Because of Musa alayhi salamullah. So whomever you are relating with, you should relate with them with good heart. It might be because of them that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will now bring you to limelight. Maybe nobody knows you. You might be very intelligent. You might know everything. You might be very... In everything or ramification, you are the most excellent person. But nobody will know you. But somebody from nowhere might just come your way. And Allah will now use that person to bring you to the limelight. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent Musa alayhi salamullah to go and learn under who? Under Khidr. But nobody knew Khidr. By the end of the day, we all know Khidr. Through Nabiuna Musa alayhi salamullah. That was the 3rd incident, the principal story we learned from Surah Khaf. The 4th one was concerning the king that traversed round the whole globe. Whom was whom? Zulkarnain. Where's Alunaka and Zulkarnain? That they will come and ask you about who Zulkarnain was. Some people are saying Zulkarnain was a prophet. La, he wasn't. He was a king that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestowed with royalty and wealth and power. Allah gave him everything. But despite all what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him, he was so humble. And he didn't chastise the people that were not expected to be chastised. We mentioned all the 3 incidences that happened within the first community that he met, that they can't even understand what he was saying. We've discussed about the community that they are naked, that their area was not civilized, that as soon as the sun is about to rise, they have to go and run into the mud, to go and use mud to cover themselves. They are human beings like me and you. But they don't have libas that they use to cover their aura. When the sun sets, that the intensity of the sun has disappeared, that is when they will now come out from the mud that they have hid since morning. Look at them, mind these people. The third set of people that he met were the people that Yajuja wa Ma'juja, Gog and Magog, were disturbing. Those are the third category of people that he met while he was traversing the world. And they sought for him an assistance that, oh, you this king, please, we want you to establish or to erect a barrier in between we and Yajuja wa Ma'juj. And if you do that for us, we are going to compensate you. We are going to pay you for it. We are going to pay you for your services. And what did Zulkarnain say? He said, no. The only thing I needed from you is what? Give me laborers. Give me side helpers to come and support my battalions that are following me. And give me a piece of copper and iron. Those are the 2 materials that he used to do what? To create the barrier in between those communities and Yajuja wa Ma'juj. That was the 4th lesson of humility to Zulkarnain and how he helped the less privileged ones. It's part of the lessons we learned in Surah Al-Khaf. And as he told us, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam one very night, he stood up from his house. He was with Zainab bint Jahsh, one of his wives. We've discussed about Ummatul Mu'minin, the 9 wives of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the 2 that died while he was alive, and how the remaining 9 left in this world, how they all died, we explained. So one of them was Zainab bint Jahsh. She was the one that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was in her room one very night. Immediately he woke up. He now said, "Wailun lil Arab min sharri qad iktaraba." Oh, woe unto the Arabs. It's an hadith, Sahih hadith. That woe unto the Arab with the impending doom, impending calamity that is about to fall on them. Zainab bint Jahsh now asked Rasulullah, "Oh my husband, how will it happen when the Salihun will be in the midst of the people that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to destroy? Won't Allah spare the people that are of righteousness?" Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, no. As far as they are in that community, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will wipe off everybody. That was how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when he sent Nabiuna Lut, alayhi salamullah, his community were practicing lesbianism and they were practicing gay. Allah told the angels, the 2 angels that went there, to go and tell him that Nuh, alayhi salamullah, Nabiuna Lut, alayhi salamullah, should tell the righteous people immediately they should leave that community. Because when it is the dawn of the following day, the angels they are going to carry the community and travel with the community and go and turn it upside down and perish all of them. It's part of what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked from Allah one very day, that he was going in the community we call Banu Salim in Medina. He now got to a place. He saw a mosque. The mosque is called Masjid Istijaba today. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give everyone of us opportunity to go for Hajj and Umrah. Masjid Istijaba is like less than 3 kilometers to Mosque of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam got to that masjid, he entered there. He now supplicated. He observed prayer. He now supplicated. On the last sujood, he now asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala 3 things. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala granted him 2. He didn't accept, he didn't grant him the 3rd one. Number 1, he asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah should not use flood, erosion to wipe away his what? His ummah. Allah said, yes, I'm granting you. The way he did for Tufan with the people of Nabi Nuh, Allah used water to wipe them off the earth's surface. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, he asked Allah again, oh Allah, please don't use hunger to destroy my people. Famine, don't use it to destroy my people. Allah said, I grant you. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam prostrated again, asking Allah for another thing. He was so delayed on that prostration because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not answer that one. So when he finished and he stepped out, his companions, as we have learned, they don't immediately ask him something until when they get back to Medina. They now, oh master, what you did on the road, what you did on the road, what you did in this place, what led to that? So when they now got to Medina, they now ask him that our master, does it mean that the time of Salah, something has changed in the riwayah of the Salah that you have brought to us? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said no. Why are you asking? He said because on the last sujood, you elongated your sujood beyond our own reasonable doubt. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said yes. I was supplicating to my Lord and I was asking for so things. He granted me. I asked him for a social thing. He granted me. I asked him for the other one. He did not grant me. So I was crying unto him, maybe you have mercy on me. He asked him, don't destroy my ummah with famine. Don't destroy my ummah with erosion or flood. The 3rd one was don't destroy them, don't let them be shedding their blood. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not grant him that. Is that not what is happening everywhere now? The killings, Boko Haram, accidents everywhere, killing, massacre everywhere. Is that not shedding of the blood? Somebody can just come into the mosque now and start spraying everybody, and that person will be a Muslim. What is the right? What is the hujjah that you are judging to be killing everybody? Even Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam never attacked any community without sending an emissary to them, without sending an envoy to them. So why are our own people attacking our own people? Majority of people committing these atrocities, majority of them are Muslims. Because of the misconception and the brainwashing that they have done unto them. That's why I keep saying it every time. Anywhere you want to listen to fatwa, anywhere you want to listen to anything about Quran and this, know the kind of people you are going to listen to, so that they won't mislead you. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, that was the reason why I overstayed where I prostrated, asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to not let my ummah to be shedding their blood. And it did not happen during the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You know, and it won't happen. It had already happened before the creation of Nabi Adam alayhi salamullah. Where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala called the angels, they want to create a vicegerent on the earth. The angels told Allah, that why do you want to create them? You still want to create the people that will be cleaning themselves and be splitting or be splashing blood on the earth's surface. Allah now told them that, say because I discussed with you, do you think my consultation to you, do you think you are my best consultant? Am I not the one that created you? The brain I have to create you. Does it mean that the brain is no more there? Allah told the angels, I just needed to share something with you, not that you should give me the best option. Allah told them, Inni a'lamu ma la ta'lamun. I know what you don't know. So for you telling me that I should not create them, it's none of your business. And that was how Allah instructed them to go and fetch different kind of soil that they used to mold the image of Nabi Adam alayhi salamullah before they now blew the soul into him. So they told Allah not to create us because the first set of creation, they were doing what? They were splitting blood on the earth surface. I will not split in blood now. Look at what happened during the Metasine. I saw the calabash in Nigeria Army Museum in NNS in Zaria. I saw the calabash of Metasine that they said they used to put blood inside. I saw it in a museum in NNS in Zaria. I saw it with the canal. And all these people, they are Muslims. All the ones killing, what are they? So let us be careful. So the prayer that Allah, the supplication that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not answer Prophet Muhammad, it is on these people say that it's working. Not let us fall into their category. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us. So, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told his wife, Zainab bint Jahsh, that whenever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to destroy a community, as far as the Solihun are also there, they didn't go out of that place, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will wipe them off together. For the day of Qiyamah is going to separate them, definitely. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in his room one day, he was hearing some Sahabas in front of his house, they were crying. He now stepped out. On getting to where they are, he said, why are you crying? He now said it's because of Alamatu Sa'a. They are crying because of the signs of the end time. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the end time will never come if these 10 things did not follow each other, which I've already mentioned 2 weeks ago. I just want to go back to it because there are some things I didn't mention. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, as soon as this thing is happening, they will be following each other consecutively. He now told those Sahabas that part of the signs that will happen, and they are major signs. We have Alamatu Sa'atul Sughra, the minor signs of when we are about getting to the day of Qiyamah. And we have Alamatu Sa'a al-Kubra. The one I want to mention now, Alamatu Sa'a al-Kubra. Those ones that are for major signs. Number one of them is the coming of the Dajjal, which I've told us whom the Dajjal was. I mentioned it last week as well. So when the Dajjal comes, he'll be on the earth surface, doing whatever he wants to do. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will now ask Nabiuna Isa alayhi salam. You know Nabiuna Musa, Nabiuna Isa alayhi salam has not died. Do you know that? Jesus Christ. He's not dead. وَمَنْ قَتَلُهُ وَمَنْ صَلَبُهُ وَلَكِنْ سُبِيَ لَهُ. Allah said he was not killed. Neither was he what? Crucified. Neither was he crucified and placed on the cross. No. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said we raised him to where? To the heaven. So he's coming back. He was raised up to the heaven at the age of 33. He was not married, not talk of having children. He will now come back and come and spend another 40 years. He will get married, he will live the kind of life that me and you are living now. If Allah bless him, he will build a house. If Allah bless him, he will ride the best vehicle. He will now marry and give birth to children, but whoever he meets then that are saying that Allah is not one, is going to be the end time for them. Because he's coming to fight. Those people that are calling him the only son of God, and they are calling his mother, Mary, the wife of God, he's coming to fight them. Because he already had a case that is going to answer his heart of Allah. He himself now told Allah, when Allah asked him that, A'anta kunta linnasi ittakhizuni wa ummiya ilahayni min duni. Allah said, are you the one that told those people to be calling you and your mother the only God, the Holy Spirit, and whatever, 3 in 1? Are you the one that told them? Isa now told Allah that in kuntu who? If I have said that, Allah, Fakari alimtu. Oh Allah, you know, all this is in Quran. Oh Allah, if I have told them, did Allah don't know? Allah just want to have a mutual conversation with him. The way he had with what? With Musa in Surah Taha. Matilka bi yaminika ya Musa, qala ya asaya tawakkal wa liya wa a'udhu bi Allah. So Allah also wants to what? Interact with Isa. You can see the level of some people inside of Allah. They are ordinary human beings. It was a woman that gave birth to them. See the companions of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Just because they believe in him, they died with him, they fought with him, they passed through the difficulty time with him. That was why some of them got they collected certificate of Jannah from this world. They have to say Ashara Mubashirina bil Jannah, right? 10 people, they are more than 10. Out of these 10, The name of Bilal is not there. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam entered Jannah. He was hearing the footsteps of whom? Bilal in front of him. Does it mean that Bilal entered Jannah before Prophet Muhammad? A black Abyssinian. Bilal is from Africa, yes, from Ethiopia. If you are going to Hajj, if you are going to Hajj, you take international route. Maybe your flight might stop at Addis Ababa. That's where Bilal came from. He traveled from that place to Medina, and from there he got certificate of Al-Jannah. The way every one of us we have traveled from our various villages to go and look for our sustenance. That is how we should go and look for how we are going to get the kingdom of God. Salman al-Farisi, we've talked about him almost 2 years ago now. He left Paris, this same Paris of today in France. He left there, he worked. His father was the most richest person in their community, in Delhi. That is the name of their community, Delhi. But they are idol worship, they are worshipping fire, they are Majushi. They are worshipping fire. He said, no, this is not the right place. Before he got to Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Medina, he passed through 8 stages. It was that of Prophet Muhammad and of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that was the 9th place that he got before he now embraced Islam. At the end of the day, he became one of the people that related ahadith. Abu Huraira was a wretched person, but I don't think there is any person that reported ahadith like Abu Huraira among the companions of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Who were they yesterday? But where are they today? They are in a Jannah with their friend and their master. Me and you, where are we going to be tomorrow? That's why we should emulate from their lifestyle. So let me come back. Nabi Isa has told Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh Allah, if I have said that, you will know. Ta'alamu, a'lamu ma fi nafsi, wa la a'lamu ma fi nafsika, wa la ta'alamu ma fi nafsika. Ta'alamu ma fi nafsi. Oh, you Allah, you know what is in my mind. If I have told them that they should worship me, they should not worship you. Oh Allah, you know. Didn't Allah know? Wa la a'lamu ma fi nafsika. But what is in your heart, oh Allah, I don't know. To azibuhum, oh Allah, if you want to chastise them, if you want to deal with them, if you want to punish them, fa'innahu ibaduka, they are your servants. Wa in taghfir lahum, and if you forgive them, fa'innaka antal ghafurur rahim. Nabi Isa told Allah that all those Christians, all those people that are saying you have good child, right? They are calling me your child. If you want to chastise them, you want to punish them, you want to deal with them, Allah, they are your servant, whatever you like to do with them. But if you forgive them, you are the most beloved person that can forgive. He has bribed Allah like that. Allah, don't punish them with that. It's just like you go to a location. It's not common here, but you go from Ilorin, Kwara, Ibadan like that. When you get to a place, all these people that used to sing waka, Masu Kida in number, the way they will be. Those that know the history of your lineage, they be telling you, your father is the son of so grandfather, is the son of Noah. They, anytime they see people, even if they wear clothes, they will remove the clothes and put it on somebody. They will be toasting you, so that anything you have in your pocket, you dash them everything. They will be telling you vocation Mali. Whereas they will come up from Mali. About one month, you also know if you go to Bala, Nabi Isa said, Allah, if you want to chastise them, they are your servants. But if you forgive them, you are what? You are the most forgiving. You know, he has told Allah, don't chastise them with that. Have your mercy on them. So Nabi Isa, let's come back. We are talking about the signs of the end time, so that we can conclude. Nabi Isa alayhi salamullah, Allah will now ask him to come down. He will now be the one that will now face the Dajjal. He will face the Dajjal and will now kill the Dajjal. The Babil Lud. Where he's going to kill him is called Babil Lud. Nabi Isa will now kill him. When he kills him, the third incident will now happen. That is what? Nuzulud Yajuja wa Majuj. Yajuja wa Majuj, the God and Magog, is the third sign that will happen. You know, Nabi Zulkarnain had already what? He had already barricaded them. they are uncountable numbers. And like this in Sahih Bukhari already explained how they look like. Their physique, they have small eyes. It describes how they are, but you can't quantify them. Then that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, a batch will pass through a particular river called Al-Bahru Tabariya. There is an ocean, not a river, an ocean. You know, an ocean is different from a sea, it's different from a river, it's different from a stream, and different from a well. Kogi, akwai bambanci kogi da rafi, ko? To, this set, the first set of Yajuj wa Ma'juj, I said Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned them just in two places. He mentioned Yajuj and Ma'juj in Surah Khaf and Surah Al-Anbiya. Right? And Allah said, they will be coming out. As Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, there is a place in the world that Zulkarnain constructed. There is a place that the Yajuj wa Ma'juj, they are trying to what? To bore. They are trying to bore the world so that they can start penetrating that world and come into the world, to come and be causing their havoc. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "For the futi'ati Yajuj wa Ma'juj," that they are struggling. Wa min kulli adabin yansilun. They are residing like on a cliff of a mountain, right? So wa min kulli adabin yansilun. They will be struggling to come down. That is what Surah Al-Anbiya told us. So as soon as they come down, they will be coming down in batches, and they will be passing through the ocean of Tabariya. And all of them, they will drink, they will go. Another set will come, they will drink, they will go. Another set will come to that same ocean of Tabariya, they will drink and they will go. When the last contingent of the Yajuj wa Ma'juj now come, they will now go to that ocean, they will discover that there is no water again. Can we imagine the magnitude of people that will drink the water, or the soul that will drink the water of an ocean? Maybe you have ocean here. Now say a living soul. In batches, they are coming there to drink water, to the extent that they now drank all the water. Who can say this is their number, if not Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So the last contingent will now come, and there won't be water for them to drink. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala now said, وَتَرَكْنَا بَعْدَهُمْ. That is verse 99. وَتَرَكْنَا بَعْدَهُمْ يَوْمَئِذٍ يَعْبُدُ فِي بَعْدٍ. This category of Yajuj wa Ma'juj, the Gog and Magog, they will be coming in batches. That means they will be coming like a swarm of bees. This category will go. Another category will go. That is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said. وَنُفِخَ فِي الصُّورِ. And when all this happen, right, we're now going to blow into the trumpet. فَجَمَعَنَاهُمْ جَمْعًا. We're now going to gather everybody. We gather them, we gather every other living soul. Nabiuna Isa alayhi salamullah. What I didn't mention 2 weeks ago, that made me to revise this particular ayah, was that, you know, the incident of Dajjal. Isa has killed Dajjal. Isa is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, with the people that believe in him, because he has come down from heaven, right? He's on the earth. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not tell Isa that you should run away, because Yajuj wa Ma'juj are coming. That means they are powerful than the prophet of Allah. You that you know that there are evil people in your family, there are evil people in your neighborhood, there are evil people in your place of work. I am not saying you have Surah Al-Falaq and Surah Al-Nas that protected Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yes, you have immunity in you, you have bulletproof in you, and you are not running away from them. They will destroy you. It is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that gave them the power, and He will make sure that they use the power. If not that, Allah will not tell Musa alayhi salam like that. إِذَا بِاللَّهِ فَرْعَوْنَ إِنَّهُ طَغَى فَقُلْ لَهُ قَوْلًا لَيِّنًا لَعَلَّهُ يَتَذَكَّرُ أَوْ يَخْشَى. Allah will not tell Musa that when you get to Fir'aun, take it easy with him. Allah was the one that gave him the power, and we ensure that Fir'aun uses what? The power. So if Musa is not humble in front of Fir'aun will destroy him, and Allah will support Fir'aun. So So any one of you that you know that somebody has power more than you, you should be humble in front of it, in front of the person. You should be humble. Because he will destroy you. The power that Allah has given you, Allah did not give you. And Allah will support you to use the power. You saw a mobile officer coming with God now, and I say, yes. I people don't steal. Yes, I couldn't abuse anybody. It's better you give him way, let him go, and you go your own. Because out of consciousness, anything can happen beyond his own control. He might be targeting something else. You might become a victim. So anywhere that you see that is not a safe zone, it's better you do what? You evacuate yourself from there. It's just like what is happening in Sudan now. For some of our Nigerian students to now say that, yes, you know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will protect us. Right? We are going to stay there. If anything happens to them, they committed murder by themselves. Allah is going to deal with them. Because Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when Allah discovered that this Quraysh, they are going to finish him up, what did Allah told him to do? To leave Makkah. Allah asked him to leave. They have been plotting. But the very last plot, if Allah did not ask him to leave, they will sacrifice Rasul. And Allah will support them. Allah said, don't let these people, don't let them use you as a sacrifice. Right? Leave. And as he was leaving, they were there. At the entrance of his house, he just fetch a kind of sound like this. Anywhere that you know your enemies are, you too be reciting that one. Wallahi, they won't see you. But you too must not do something that your enemy will overpower you. Because that ayah will not work for you. Anything that you believe in, right? That you know that this ayah, this chapter, will work the way Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said it will work. You must not go in contrary to the condition that will make it work. That is why all those small boys, if one Babalawo has done Ukibe for them, they now go no more Kayasigo. Did the AK-47 know anything like Ukibe? They go and pick all the Bogwero teaching what you lost attack. The Oyinbo that did it didn't know anything like Ukibe, that you are burning Atari, Atemi, Adeoba. They don't know all that. You just pick one iron, pick this iron, put them together and make them and everything become AK-47. If Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was not so conscious, on the battle of Badr, he will not be asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to intervene for him. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has immunity in him that nothing should happen to him, but something happened to him in Uhud. Allah asked angels, 500 angels, to come down during the battle of Badr. All that you can read it in Surat Al-Anfal. 500 angels came down to come and support the Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Who sent Prophet Muhammad the mission? Shouldn't Allah protect him? Allah was protecting him now, but he asked to the extent that he faced Sama and was telling Allah, if you don't support me, and these people wipe us off the earth surface, nobody will be there to do Islam again. He told Allah like that. Nabi Ayub alayhi salamullah, when he was bedridden for like 7 years plus, he believed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will do what? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will heal him because he was a prophet. Wa Ayuba is nada rabbahu anni masani al-durra. Until when he cried unto Allah. Wa Ayuba? Ayub, he was a prophet. Is nada rabbahu when he called his Lord. Anni masani al-durra. This pain is too much. It's so severe. Allah now said, "Fastajabna lahu." We now answer him. If you don't call Allah, Allah will not answer you. If you don't read, you can't pass. If you don't learn, you can't become anything in life. Nabi Isa alayhi salamullah, Allah asked him to run away because Yajuja wa Majuja are coming. They now run to a particular mountain. So when the Yajuja, Gog and Magog, when they get to where the Isa and his people were, they now discover that there is nobody around the earth surface again. They will now become proud. The ego in them will now come out. They will now say, yes, we are now the Lord on the earth surface. We have killed all the inhabitants of the earth. Now, let's kill the inhabitant of who? Of the heaven. They will now take their bow and arrow. They will now keep on shooting the where? They will now keep on shooting the heaven. And whenever the arrow is going to return, right, it will be recurring with the stain of blood, indicating that maybe he has killed the malaikas in the heaven and they have killed nothing. Allah just wants to deceive them. So, in this process, Isa alayhi salamullah, that Allah had already told him to run away, will now be asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah, you are the one that sent me on a mission. These people, you are the one, this category set of living souls, you are the one that sent them here. Allah, please intervene on my behalf and on behalf of the believing souls. That is when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will now say, and the way Kama Arsala to you, ila toiran ababila, termihim bi ijaratin, this is killing. Allah will now say, we don't know maybe it's that same toy, those particular birds. Maybe they are the one that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will still send. We don't know. Wallahu alam. Allah is going to send bird. The bird will now come and destroy the Yajuja wa Ma'juja, the Gog and Magog. So all of them, they will now die. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will raise some other beasts. They will now come and feed on their body, on their corpse. To the extent that all those beasts, they will now eat and become fatting. That was when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will now ask Musa alayhi salam would like to what? Isa alayhi salam would like to now come out with his people. We now continue to be living on the earth. Till the time Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will now say that is the end for him. So that is how Yajuja and Ma'juja, Gog and Magog, we've explained how they will come to be 2 weeks ago. How they will live, we've explained. How they are going to come to an end is what I just concluded now. And that is the conclusion of all the 4 stories of Surah Khaf. Now, the concluding part, verse 100. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to talk about Day of Qiyamah. I've mentioned the 10 signs, right? I only discussed the first 3 now. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala now said, وَأَرَدْنَا جَهَنَّمَ. We Allah will prepare Jahannam. Jahannam, the hellfire called Jahannam. We've discussed about all the 7 hellfires that we have. We've discussed all the 8 al-Jannat, Firdaus that we have. We discussed it over a year ago. All of them. And they are proof of how they got their name from Quran and Hadith. I brought everything, I discussed it with us here. So one of the hellfire was called what? Al-Jahannam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَأَرَدْنَا جَهَنَّمَ. We are going to bring unto them Jahannam. On that very day, لِلْكَافِرِينَ حَرْدًا. We are going to bring it to unbelievers. It's going to be a shield unto them. Those that are disbelieved in what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said and what the Prophet has said. Allah said we are going to bring. Not that day we go and meet Jahannam. Allah said we are going to bring it to them. الَّذِينَ كَانَتْ أَعْيُنُهُمْ فِي غِطَاءٍ عَنْ ذِكْرِي. Allah said those that they blindfolded themselves from my remembrance. In Surah At-Taha, Allah told Prophet Muhammad that on the day of Qiyamah, some people, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that, oh Allah, why do you make us to become blind today? Because while we are on earth of it, we have our 2 sides. I don't want to misquote the ayah. Why did you make us blindfolded today? Why are we blind today? And when we are on the earth surface, we see. Allah said no. It is even today that you are seeing, because while you are there, you are blind because you refuse to see our signs and you refuse to heed to the call that they call you upon. It's a Surah to talk. So Allah said this category of people, we bring Jahannam onto them. Because of what? They blindfolded themselves from our remembrance. They are calling all our messengers, they are calling them liars. وَكَانُوا لَا يَسْتَطِيعُونَ سَمْعًا. And they themselves, they denied themselves from hearing the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So those that we are calling out to the part of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that they are saying, no. Those are archaic statements. This is what will happen to them on the day of Qiyamah. As we, they will be expecting us to come to Al-Jannah, right? Majestically, we go into Al-Jannah. They won't even expect them. There won't be any red carpet reception for them. It is the Jahannam that Allah will not say, stay where you are, we are bringing Jahannam for you. Don't stretch yourself from trekking. We are bringing it to wherever you are. May we not be in the category of those people. Allah now told Prophet Muhammad, don't you see those that disbelieve and yet that they are taking another Lord aside me. They claim to be believing in another Lord aside me. Oh, Prophet Muhammad, don't you see them? Those people, inna atadna Jahannam. We Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we have prepared for them Jahannam lil kafirin nuzula, the abode that they are going to arrive in. Brothers, the Islam that we are doing, we should do it on the Kitabullah wa Sunnatun Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Definitely, we'll be happy, we'll be disagreeing, and we'll be agreeing. We must disagree before we agree. So we shouldn't allow that our disagreement to not turn to a turmoil that will now lead to the extent that we are now going to be shedding our blood. Despite after the death of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, a lot of things happen. Like then that the Sahabas are killing themselves, including those that renovated Kaaba. Hajjaj ibn Yusuf, he was the one that killed Abdullah ibn Abbas. He killed him to the extent that he hung his body on the Kaaba like this for almost 3 years. And we know Abdullah ibn Abbas, he was the first companion that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did ta'niq for. Ta'niq means when you give birth to a new baby, you look for a righteous man. Those of us that we are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us baby, Allah will asking you, please give us this baby and the one that will be the coolness of our eyes. Don't just give us any kind of children. You can see the children that Allah told us about in Surat Khaf. Those two guys, their father was a righteous person. So we don't want the effort of their father to what? To vanquish. We don't want the labor of their father to be in futility. So Allah now ensured that him and Musa alayhi salamullah to go and erect the tilted structure, the tilted wall, so that the treasure that is under that wall will be brought out and give to those what? To those two guys. Let us be righteous so that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can give us righteous children. It is the kind of your character that Allah will put together that will give you the child that you deserve to. And I used to say it every time. Tilka asaruna tadullu alayna ansuru badana ila al-asar. We should try as much as possible to live a good life, to keep behind us a good legacy. If you don't do anything good today, you can never write anything and keep as legacy, or keep in your record, or keep in your archive. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah told him that the kuffar, we are going to bring Jahannam onto them. They should not worry, because that is where they are going to return to, and they are going to be inmates of that Jahannam, and they continue to be dwelling in it. Kul, O Muhammad, tell them, Al-nunabbi'ukum bil-ahsarina amala. Should we tell them about the unfilthy activities that they have performed while they were on the earth's surface? Should we tell them if they have forgotten, if they don't know? And is there anything that we are going to forget? No. Because we have what? 2 angels attached to every one of us. Kiraman katibina. Ya'lamuna man taf'alun. You have the one that is writing all your good activities. You have the one that is writing all your misconduct. We have a slate that is hanged on our neck, but is not visible. It is that slate that they will remove, and they will give you. If you deserve the left hand side, they will give you the left hand side. If you deserve the right hand side, they will give you the right hand side. They will not say, Ikra kitabaka kaffa bi nafsika yawma alayka hasiba. It's unto you today what you have done. Read it. Man ihtada fa innama ya'tadi li nafsi. You that you are on the right path, it's for your own good. Waman dalla fa innama yuridu alayha. You that you have gone astray, it's your own case. Wala taziru waziratan wizra ukhra. The trouble of Saeed, they won't put it on Mubarak. The load of Mubarak, they won't put it on Zahraddin. That of the hadith, they won't put it on Abdullah. No! That is the wazirata wizrat ukhra wa ma kunna mu'azzibina hatta nab'atha rasula. Allah will not deal with any category of people until He send a messenger to them. This one that I'm telling you now is a message to you. Because I'm going to tell Allah that why we are in refinery, Saheed told them. Oh, I didn't tell you? I've been saying it. By next month will be exactly 3 years that we started prayer at this place. 3 years. And this is how I've been telling our people. And the one you have been hearing on radio. And where you have been hearing your manner. Me too, I will say, during this transition period in my life, Allah, I told them that Ibudullaha wala tushriku bihi shay'an. So let's see what we can do that can allow us to be on the right hand side of Allah on the day of Qiyamah. Allah now said, Alladhina dalla sa'yuhum fil hayati dunya. Those that will be on the left hand side, that Jahannam will be taken unto them. They are those that they have done frivolous activities while they are on the edge of it. Those of you that you are taking riba, that's where you belong to. Those of you that you must lay down those girls before they get the opportunity of job that they are looking for. They be on that side. Those politicians that some women, they left their husband houses to be following them, to be campaigning up and down, right? With the promises that when we get there, we are going to give you a first son. We are going to give you a slot of work. That when they got there finished, they forget about them. This is where they belong to. During that electioneering period, some women, they have deserted their husband for like 6 months. Some of them, their Sadakima has expired. Their Aurema had already moved to because of one idiot politician that they are following up and down. That is why, Mazade, Eyokuri, you men, Uzamamuji, Nakware, anywhere you say sit down there, she must sit down. Thinking Peter Keki that will be done over, you must be able to stand on your right as a man. Sannan ne za mu san ka namiji. Ìgbà tá a mọ̀ ọkùnrin gidi ni ọ̀nà. Àmọ́ ìyàwó rẹ̀ wọ́n jáde lọ tí Quran already told us wala tabarruja al-jahiliyyah al-ula. Don't allow your women to be going out the way the Jahiliyyah used to go out. The women of Jahiliyyah. That's women of campaign lẹ́yìn Mr. ABC. Kò lè lágbàtà wa láti bẹ̀ torí pé kò yọ ọ̀yọ́ ló sì tó fi lọ. We should ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us risk, provision that will make us to be able to provide for our family. Some men, they lose their respect because they can't afford to give food to their wife. They are calling another man their father, and you are still alive. A man, you should stand upright in your house, not that you turn to a lion or you turn to a tiger. Because there was one Sahaba of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I've been repeating this hadith several times. Then she came back. He came back to the house. He was so overwhelmed that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam had counted him among the people that went out Jannah. As he was coming home, his wife said, Brother Ghazali, for instance, Komal Abdullah, why are you so happy? Why is it overwhelming? He now told her that I'm among the people that went out Jannah. She told him right away that if they give you certificate of Al-Jannah, I will withdraw it. The wife told the husband immediately, and the husband was a companion of Rasul. He asked, Elijah Sabu, what did I do you? Sikira, what did I do you? He said, yes. Don't you know the way you have been treating us in the house? Is a haraja, hasida. Why is that dahala, faida? If you are going out like this, you go out like an hyena. You know the physique of a hyena is not something friendly. Unless you're a tiger. Is a tiger our friend? And we are coming back home. You come in like a lion that will be roaring. All your children will be coming back. Hey, Daddy Chimbo, is that what your vision of donor? Is the vision that you bought for your family? Say what they call them with the vision. So you ready to Paris in. Your wife, they can't own the television while you are not at home. That's the kind of life some of these men are living. I don't want to believe any one of you are here. Because you can't be hearing this and be treating your women like that. Some men, they will be very righteous, but on the day of Qiyamah like this, they find themselves Abba and Mansura. Because of the way you treated your wife. If you are you are not up to the task, you rather don't take her from her family. Let another responsible man marry her. You are praying the Hamsu Salawat. You are doing Hajj. You are doing Murah. You are doing Birul Walidain. You are so submissive to every whims and caprices of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But you fail in the managerial activities of your wife. You won't enter Jannah. I can give you the hadith. This is not Kitab Ras. This is not my own fiction of imagination. You won't enter Jannah. Anybody that did not pass through his wife. That your wife will not tell you, "Check, hi, Allah and the Ram Sheshi." But that can shiga Jannah ba. Komin yawancin sallanka, komin yawancin azuminka, komin yawanci alheri aiki da kake yi ma iyayenka, za ka samu kanka a can baya ne. Because managing our wife is part of what? Part of the Islam. Even copulating with them, the more you do with them, the more they reward you. That's why we are telling you, don't take that your semen to those idiots along the road. Anytime you copulate with your wife, they will actually want for you. The legally one you pay their marriage. Not the idiot you pick on the road that you said they are your wife. That they even prepare Ramadan for you. Those of you that you have women in your houses, that they prepare Ramadan for you without the sadaqah of them. All the Ramadan you fast for, can't you go chicken basket never. Those of you that have women at home, that's not where I'm going. Let me come back. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Alladhina dalla sa'yuhum fil hayati dunya. Those that they have been misled with the fictions of this world. Wa hum yahsabuna annahum yuhsinuna sun'a. And they thought all what they are doing the right thing. Those of you that you are doing Salatul Fatih, I'm very sorry to say that I think Salatul Fatih is equivalent to Quran. You are fooling yourself. Those of you that you are calling the name of Sheikh Ibrahim Inyas, everything Ibrahim Inyas. If you want to further Inyas, if you want to do this Inyas, you are fooling yourself. Telling you the bitter truth. Even the hadith that said, "Tawassalu bi jahi, fa inna jahi inda Allahi azam," is a fabricated hadith. It's hadith da'ifun. That Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Use my honor to intercede in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." Don't use anybody's honor. You know I keep saying it. It's just like Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam na say, Allah, dubi daraja iyayena. Iyayen shi da suka mutu a cikin kafirci. The father of Prophet Muhammad, Abdullah, did never practice Islam. His mother never practiced Islam. She died at Abuwa, in between Makkah and Medina. Is it their honor that will not use that Allah forgive me because of their honor? Rasul said, me, myself, don't use my honor. Rasul said, وَلَوْ أَعْلَمُ الْغَيْبَ لَأَسْتَكْثَرْتُ بِالْخَيْرِ وَمَا مَسَانِيَ بِالدُّونِ. This is an ayah in Quran. I didn't mean I know the unknown. If I know tomorrow, I would have esteemed more in doing good, and any evil wouldn't have befallen me. If Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said he didn't know evil, who are those idiots that are telling you that are doing Allah yes? And they are telling you, you see that your mother is the one that is behind your misfortune. You go to the burial ground, the new man that they just buried yesterday, go and remove the clothes that they used to bury him. How you should go for? I yet know that. The person that want to do magani goodie for you, yaya rayuwar shi da kanshi. Me ne na cikin gidan shi. Shi da yake na safe bai hadu da na rana gidansa. Sai an ba shi sadaka kafin ya ci. Duk yaransa ba yaran na gari a ciki. Kuma ya ce wai zai mai kai da iyalinka, zai mai da kuma su kuɗi. Fakirun, form of fakir. Don't use anybody's honor to ask anything from Allah. Use the best work that you have done. Allah, because of you, that sister, she did everything. She seduced me. Everything she did. Let's go to the Riyadh Salihin. 3 guys, 3 righteous servants of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that they ran away like Ashabul Khaf. So when the storm or rain wants to fall, they now went to hide under a rock. Before the rain stopped, the rock covered them. How did they want to come out? One of them said, Allah, you know there was a time that Mrs. B, she was seducing me, she did everything, she locked the door, she did everything. And I told her that if you lock all these doors, what about the door of Allah that is open? I'm a man, I have the opportunity to do with that. So I used big padlock, I tied my front. Allah, take us out of this place if I have really done it because of you. The rock lifted up. It's a Riyadh Salihin. The other one said, Allah, you know, so Mr. B or Mr. A, he worked for me 3-4 years ago. Unfortunately, he didn't come back to come and collect his money for the activity, for the labourship that he did for me. Those of you that you are holding people's money, that they work for you, they didn't pay you. All the people that have worked for you, maybe you are developing your property, they have rendered their services to you, and you have smarted them. You didn't give them their money. Like, yes, you are a smart guy. They are waiting for you on the day of Qiyamah. It's better you go and look for them, even if they are in Sambisa forest or Fangore forest. Go and look for them and pay them their money. They will wait for you. And on the day of Qiyamah, when you get there, there won't be anything in your scale already. They just take from his own misdeed and they now put it. They will not be loading you. You won't work the transformer. Allah, I preserve that money until the time that I will see this person. If I have done this because of me submitting to you, Allah, please take us out of this body. The rock lifted up. The third one said, oh Allah, if really I have been so conscious of my parents because of you, as you have said in your holy Quran, that وَقَدَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. If I am following that ihsan, and ta'bud Allah, what معنى ihsan? And ta'bud Allah كَأَنَّكَ تَرَاهُ فَإِنْ لَمْ تَكُنْ تَرَاهُ فَإِنَّهُ يَرَاكَ. Is to worship Allah as if you are seeing Him. Because if you are not seeing Him, He is what? He is seeing you. Allah, if I have done that, to be obedient to my parents, Allah, that was how the rock lifted up. And they all came out from their bondage. Me and you, what can we use as a tawassul to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that Allah will bring us from the tsunami that is carrying us away? What is the good thing that we can tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I did this because of you? Please, brothers, let's continue to be asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with the best work that we have done, not using anybody. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us. Now, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala now said, Ulaika alladhina kafaru, those that disbelieve, bi ayati rabbihim wa liqa'ihi, with the signs of Allah that they have been seeing, and the meeting of Allah, liqa'ullah, they disbelieve in it. Fabitati amaluhum, all their effort is a futility. All their effort is vanity. Fala nuqimu lahum yawm al-qiyamati wazna. And mizan, their scale, they won't see anything in their scale on the day of Qiyamah. Brothers, don't let us disbelieve on Allah. Zalika jazaohum Jahannam. Those category of people, their reward is going to be Jahannam. Bima kafaru, with what they have disbelieved. Watahazu ayati wa rusuli uzwa. They took my message and that of prophet. They took it as a mockery. They say, you are so far. Yoruba one more yan fi ṣe ẹ̀yẹ. Pẹ̀lú ọmọ Alhaji Saka. Ẹjọ́ olólọ́lé kí ó tó dé tó náà pèrè àdé láàfà. Ó náà wọ́n lọ́wọ́ òní tó ipá àlà lọ fẹ́ yà rẹ̀. Muna mun je mu aure maman shi ba. Shi ma ya dawo daga wani makaranta yanzu zai ce wai shi ma ya dika biya mana magana Allah. Sai wo sai biyu yana no maso Ọlọ́run fún wa. It's very common in Yoruba place. Very easy to relegate somebody. Ele. And anybody that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you give him the hurma. Don't relegate anybody, because the more you do, the more Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will relegate you too. Allah has finished with the people of the left hand side. You now want to talk about we, the Quran in light Allah, that we are going to be on the right hand side. Inna allazina amanu wa amilu salihah. Don't you see those that have believed in us? Wa amilu salihah. There are two words in Quran that they always work together like twins. Amanu wa amilu salihah. Akimu salata wa atu zakata. Every time Allah talk about salat, we talk about zakat. You know, I mentioned something 2 weeks ago, that the way they are paying zakat here in this Dangote, for those of you that you are taking zakat, that they used to give zakat, you are not entitled to Alhaji Aliko's zakat. You know, I said it 2 weeks ago, right? Because you are not among the 9 category of people that were supposed to be giving zakat, except if it is gifts that they are giving you. So those of you that you know the people that are distributing Alhaji Aliko's zakat, go and tell them, I have my Abuja. All the stuff that they are giving zakat, they are not entitled to zakat, except they will change the name to gift. If they are giving you gift, it's different. That you are not entitled because you are working and they are paying you for the work you are doing. You are not among the people they should give zakat. I'm coming back, I'll come and treat zakat specially, so that you know that you are not. They have been giving you, continue to be collecting it, but you are not entitled to it. So those of you that you know them, you can tell them. I will bring my hujjah. I will treat it once here, inshallah. So if Allah is talking about salah, we talk about zakah. He's talking about belief. We're talking about good work. Amanu wa amilu salihah. Allah is referring to us. May Allah let us be among them. That where they are going to come back to. Their final abode is going to be what? Al-Jannatu al-Firdaus. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, several times I've quoted this hadith, that whenever we want to ask Allah for Al-Jannah, we should ask him for what? Al-Jannatu al-Firdaus. Because he's the most highest Al-Jannah. And he's the most balanced Al-Jannah. And whenever we enter Al-Jannah, there is no need of my back is paining me. No headache. No, I'm hungry. Anything you are thinking, the thing will appear in front of you. I want to go to Mr. Saheed's house. As soon as you are not seeing it, I want to step out, you see Mr. Saheed on the way, you just meet. You won't come to Mr. Saheed's room, Mr. Saheed won't come to Mr. Abdulkadir's room. Because our rooms will be adorned according to the work we did in this world. Some people, they will put chandelier in their room. Some people, they won't put chandelier, they will just put one bracket. Some people, they will put split AC. Some people, they won't put split AC, they will put ABB, Fanka, Nanu. I don't want that, no money, right? Some people will be sweating like me like this. They will still be in Al-Jannah. They don't deserve fun. But they will be in Al-Jannah, be enjoying. So, for the person that has split AC in his room, right? Allah will not let the person that is sweating like me, that doesn't have Fanka, to go to the, because in the, you are darking at the split, darking are working out the split AC, that will not happen. Because bucking chicken will never happen to us. You will not be unhappy in Al-Jannah. So anything you want, you just sit in your front. Anybody want to go and babysit, we go. If you want to go to ShopRite, the one that is better is over there. Allah grant us Al-Jannah. We have talked about Al-Jannah. I discussed Al-Jannah and Anna for like 4 weeks. And I brought the evidences in Quran and Hadith. So brothers, let's work for Al-Jannah. It's very interesting to be Al-Jannah. And Allah, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us that Al-Jannah, Zuratul Al-Jannatu bimakariati. Al-Jannah is adorned with things that the heart doesn't like. Like don't fornicate, don't take riba, don't kill people, don't drink alcohol, don't steal, don't take figure in your place of work. These are all what they use to adorn Al-Jannah. But now, they adorn it with shahwat. All the opposite of what I have mentioned now is what they use to adorn. All those girls that will be opening there for you in the office to spoil your iman, so that your sight will not last longer till the time Allah is going to see your soul. You too will be enjoying it. You enjoy it today, you enjoy it tomorrow. The eyes is reducing its power. After some time, they will refer you to Dala. After some time, they will refer you to eye center in Kaduna in Mondo Road. Go and check your eyes. There. Cannot be at you now. Because you are using your sight to be looking rubbish. You are not, brothers, the more you use your sight to read Quran, the more nur ilahi will be coming into it. But all your own, what you are using your sight for is to look at the African magic. That is the best thing you use your sight for. You don't sit down to recite Surah Al-Fatiha alone. You don't know, and you don't let your children to know. You don't have excuse in sight of Allah. Allah said, those that will enter Jannah, they will enter Jannah to Firdaus. Khalidina fiha. They will dwell in it. And Allah counts us among the image of Al-Jannah to Firdaus. La yabghuna anha iwana. Nothing bad will happen to them. Any bad news will never come to them. So, Allah has to finish about Al-Jannah and An-Nar. Now wants to describe His Majesty. That say, lele say ni. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam tell them, law kana al-bahru, if the ocean, midadan li kalimati rabbi, is full, if an ocean is full with the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah is using parable to talk. La nafid al-bahr qabla an tanfada kalimatu rabbi walau jina bimislihi madada. Or let me go the other way. If you want to use the water of ocean as an ink. You come out with a pen. You are now looking for an ink. You now say, okay, this ocean is going to be my ink. You started using your pen on the ocean as ink. You started writing the word of Allah. Right? You continue writing the word of Allah and the water in the ocean will finish. That means you just continue to be talking about Allah. You can't finish talking about it. You continue to be eulogizing Allah. You can't finish it. You continue to be writing about Allah. You can't finish writing everything about it. As I told us that Allah said in Hadith Qudsi, tafakkaru fi khaliqillahi wala tafakkaru fi zatillah. Think about the people among you. From them you know whom may Allah is. Don't be cogitating about where is Allah, who is he, is he a man, is he a boy, is he yellow, is he black. If you do that, you will go out of the fold of Islam. Look at the person that they gave birth to. He came out to this world with one hand. Not that he got to this world, he had an accident. You see some people with 7 fingers. Why did Allah do it like that? He just said, Fatabarakallahu ahsanul khaliqin. But if you say, why is my own 5? Why is his own 7? Why is his own nose here? Why is his own eye at the back? You will disturb yourself and it will lead you to the state of kufur. Allah now said, if you want to continue to be writing about my word, the whole water in the ocean will finish, and my word will still remain. Rasulullah now said, he wants to tell us who he is, so that we should stop telling Allah, Wala Muhammad, Allah because of Prophet Muhammad, answer my prayer. Brothers, stop it. Do the good work that you have done. Don't say because of Prophet Muhammad. It's not part of the Tawheed. That's what Rasul wants to say now. That Allah asked him to tell us, Qul innama anna basharun mislukum. Ba ya gama magana ba? Manzo ya ce wai ni halitta ne kaman ku. And he will tell us why he was different from us. They slept with his mother. Right? Within the week that Abdullah married Amina, it is that same week, the first night was the night that Allah said Amin to their sleep. Because the 3rd day he traveled. It was that journey that he went to Syria that he never came back. On his way coming back, he fell ill and he died in Medina. Abdullah, the father of Muhammad. So after some time, it was his grave to go and know where he died, that his mother Amina, she was going, but she never got to Medina. She now died in the location we call Abwa. So when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was coming back from one journey like that, I've forgotten the battle, he now stopped by at Abwa. Because he has sought for the permission of Allah 2 times that he wants to go and visit the grave of his mother. Allah denied him. Not until the 3rd time. So when he was now coming back from one journey, when he got to that particular spot, Abwa, you see between Makkah and Medina, he now stayed there. He never prayed for her because she didn't die as a Muslim. Those of you that you have your wife as kafir, your parent as kufar, if they die, you must not say al-Kansu. An Arab went to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. His father was a disbeliever. Baban shi kafiri ne. Sai je gurin manzo Allah ce, ina ne babana yake a gaba Allah? Sai manzo ya ce wai babanka yana cikin wuta. Ya tambaye shi sau uku. Immediately the Arab come back. Arab ko mutumin na kauye ne ba na gari ba. You know how they relate, right? Say, you Muhammad, where is your own father? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, where your father is where my father is. Where is his father? All this, we don't say it out publicly. I'm just saying it for knowledge sake. Don't discuss it with those idiots. They will now use it against Islam. Because his father never died in the state of Iman. His mother never died in the state of Iman. Abu Talib that guided them, protected him, never died in the state of Iman. I think he was able to say, La ilaha illallah, Ahuju biha kalimatan, Ahuju biha indallahi yawm al-qiyamah. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, I will have looked for shortcut for you on the day of Qiyamah, you will have entered Jannah. But Ashraf Quraysh, they are in front of him. Atadjabu al-milati abaka ya Abdul Muttalib. You want to now leave the path of your, since you have been doing it for donkey years. It is not that I want to die, that you want to say you are not doing our Quraysh kafirchi again, and that was how you die in the state of kufr. May we not end like that. Let's hold on to our iman very well. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Qul innama anna basharun." I'm a human being like you. Mislukum is there. This is not hadith. This Quran revealed by who? Allah. Unto who? Allah said, tell them. When some Sahabas, brother, sorry, please, I'm taking much of time. We started very late today, and we were not here last week, so let me finish this, please. When some Sahabas said they won't be sleeping again, they won't, they will every day be fasting, they won't do this, they won't do that. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, can you be more Catholic than Pope? Do you know more than me? Everything that you are practicing now, was it not revealed unto me? Am I not the one that was passing it on to you? So, inni abitu inda rabbi. Yuti'imuni wa yaskini. Wa idha maritu fa huwa yashfini. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, I used to sleep. I sleep in the hands of my Lord. Imoni is the one that used to feed me. I eat. It's not every day that I fast. You can see I fast on Monday and Thursday. The remaining day I eat. You that you say you don't want to be eating, who do you want to say is your role model? You see some people, they used to fast all around the year. Some people, they used to fast 3 months before Ramadan, 3 months after Ramadan. I don't know what they are looking for. And if you see them, what they have been asking Allah for the past 10 years, they are Allah will give you Allah be back school. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Imoni, Allah is feeding me, I used to eat. While I was skinny, I used to wear clothes. Brothers, stop running up and down with rags. Wear good clothes that you can afford. Let people appreciate Islam in you. Don't be smelling in the midst of people and say that you are practicing Islam. Ku ci abinci mai alheri, ku ci abinci na gari, ku sa kyalle mai kyau, marasa da daidai level ɗinka ka siya ka sa. Matsala ya ce wai ni ma ina sa kyalle mai kyau, daidai yadda Allah ya bani. Wai sama rintu in kuma na yi rashin lafiya, ina sha magani. Those of you that say you won't go to hospital, and those of you that say your wife wants to deliver baby, you don't want anybody to see a private part in the hospital. If you die in your house, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will hold you as a murderer. Because Allah see you, didn't allow you to become a doctor. Those that made them to be a doctor, gynecologist. Allah is the one that gave them the knowledge. Don't you see a medical student at part 6? They have to graduate at part 7, right? They confirm them as medical doctor at part 7 before they go to other internship, whatever. At part 6, you see that they withdraw this one. They said it's not fit to be a medical doctor. So all the 6 years is what? It's a waste. For somebody that has graduated and is confirmed as a medical doctor, Allah see him, He gave him the knowledge. You that you are struggling to even read this and me, Allah did not give you. Because of one small misunderstanding of hadith, you are not killing your women. They won't go to Judgement hospital because it is Mr. Roy that is going to operate her, that is going to do the man. In time to Allah will go to ransom. Brother, let's come out of this bondage that some manners have kept us in. Islam is very simple. So if you say you are not going to their hospital, where is the Islam? Where is the Muslim hospital? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, why is Sam ready to? If I'm not feeling fine, why are you feeling? Allah take care of me. If you drink Zamzam water, what did He say He's going to do for us? He's going to heal us. Abati Sauda is going to do what? Zaitun is going to do what? So if you don't have it, medical doctors are there. Even the GOPD doctor, they might say, oh, this case is beyond us. We are waiting for consultants. Right? And you are not saying because somebody should not see. If he died, you know I'm repeating this statement because of misconception of some of our brothers. So Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, I'm just an ordinary person like you, but the exception in me and you is you have Elijah. They used to reveal unto me, which they don't reveal anything to us. All those that are saying they are collecting wahi now, and they don't want you. Duk malamai na da suna gaya maku cewa ana kawo masu wani kina man bilamsa wahayi a Hausance a gaya mu wahayi. Duk malam da suna ce kariya ne suna sabi da aljani ne. Kodin kwata wahayi ba da mutu Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. No wahayi. Ba wani wahayi daga gurin manzo daga gurin Allah tunda manzo Allah ya yi tafiya. Ba wani wahayi. Duk wani shehi, duk wani waliyi, duk wani malam, duk wani dalibi da yake wai ana ba shi wa'azi makaryaci ne. If some of them are here, they won't like this that I'm saying, but I'm saying what I read. And anybody that wants to disprove it, this Quran. The revelation is to come from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is the difference between me and you. Annama ilahukum ilahun wahid. And what is the pivot of the revelation? That Allah ilahun wahid. La sharika lahu. No association or partnership with him. Faman kana yarju liqa rabbih. Whoever is thinking of meeting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in a peaceful state, falyamal amalan salihan. It's better for that person to do good work. Wala yushrik bi ibadati rabbihi ahada. You should not associate partnership with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the end of our Surah Khaf. We should not associate partnership with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whoever wants Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to welcome him whenever he returns back to Allah. Allah let us be among the people that is going to welcome on the day of Qiyamah. Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima. Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala man la nabiyya ba'da. For our brothers, yanwa da yake ya kamata in maimaita muku, da Allah ya kuri lokaci ya kure. Amma duk abin da muka yi magana akan yau shine akan ji tsoro Allah. Mun magana suratul Kafi. Yanda akwai wasu a cikin ku da yake mun fara da su ne, wasu sun same masu kiyar karatu. Akan abubuwa da suratul Kafi yayi magana, mun yi magana da yawa kai, kamar sati 10 kenan zuwa baya. Muna yin magana suratul Kafi din. Allah ya karba mana a cikin aikin alheri da muka yi a duniya din nan. Ya sa mu ci ribar sa nan a cikin kabarin mu kuma gaban Allah. A ƙarshe karatu nan na yau a cikin hutubar mu yau, Allah ya gaya mana batun yadda za mu haɗu da shi ranar kiyama. Wanda za su shiga wuta kuma mu da za mu shiga aljanna. Kuma maganar shiga aljanna ba wasan yara ba fa. Sai ya yi aiki. Wallahi sai ya yi aiki. Da Allah mu yi kokari mu yi aiki. Allah ya sa aiki da mu yi ya shiga cikin alheri, cikin mizanu alkhairi na Allah, kuma mu same shi a ranar kiyama. So duk abu da nake ta faɗa tun awa ɗaya baya yanzu, karshen magana ɗin ke. Allah ya sa mu gama lafiya. Inna Allah ya'murukum bil adli wal ihsan wa ita'i zil qurba wa yanha 'anil fahsha'i wal munkari wal baghi ya'izukum la'allakum tadhakkarun. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is asking us to do good, which we all know that we should do. 3 good things. Al-adlu, mu yi daidai. We should be just. While ihsan, mu yi abubuwa mai alheri. Muna kan tafiya mun ga abun da zai cutar da mutane, mu cire hanya. Anything that will injure people on the road, we should remove it. Somebody that they want to sack in place of war, if you know how to go and block that thing, run up and down for him. These are all good works. As we finish Ramadan, all the things we left before Ramadan, we should not go back to it. Those are ihsan. When it is in Qurba, our family, every one of us, we don't know how we are going to end. We don't know how we are going to end. We don't know how we are going to end. Let's do good. Our brothers, people around us, our places of work, wherever we are living, those are our immediate family. Before they call your brother somewhere, maybe you will have died. So all those people relate very well with them. They are the first point of call if anything wants to befall you. وَيَنْهَى عَنِ الْفَحْشَاءِ وَالْمُنكَرِ وَالْبَغْيِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is asking us to go away from hypocrisy, humor-mongering, and all the social vices that we know will bring disunity into the society. Allah said we should do away with them. Allah said we are telling you if you are ready to hear. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala let us hear. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala count us among his successful servants. As I started this khutbah today, I reminded us, Sister to Shawwal is there for those of us that we have not started. And those of us that we have started, and those of us that we have completed, you need to be asking Allah to accept it. Do you know next Ramadan, Allah will not accept some people's soul. May we not be among those people. Whatever you do, you continue to be asking Allah for his acceptance. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all what we have been doing. Our security brothers, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to be protecting you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to be protecting you. The tools you are using, may it not be used against you. May your enemies not overcome you. All what we are saying is to make sure that every one of us, we attain a particular status in sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala let you be different from your other colleagues in the righteous way. Wala hawla wala quwwata illa billah. Wherever you leave your family, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect them. Whenever you are going back to them, Allah protect you. The uniform you are wearing, whenever you are going to leave the uniform, may you not leave it with your blood. Wala hawla wala quwwata illa billah. Every one of us, whoever is blocking our promotion, blocking our success, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you know how to deal with them. Allah, take them away from the road and let us have our way. Whoever is blocking our success, our promotion, our development, Allah, وَمَكَرُوا وَمَكَرَ اللَّهُ وَاللَّهُ خَيْرُ الْمَاكِرِينَ. Allah, you know them, you know their house, you know their wife, you know their children, you know everything that is surrounding them. Allah, we are asking you to take care of them. وَلَا حَوْلَ وَلَا قُوَّةَ إِلَّا بِاللَّهِ. Nigeria, a particular government is getting tantamount to winding up. Allah, let them finish well. You know, I used to tell us, don't let us be cursing leaders. We should be praying for them. May Allah let them, President Muhammad Buhari, Allah let them deliver well. Even if you are not happy, please just say Amen. Yes, you might not be happy. It's not necessary every one of us should be happy with the government, and we can never be happy. Even those that saw Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, not all of them that were happy. If Allah come down now, not everybody will accept him as Allah. So Buhari can never satisfy everybody. I think during this week, he pleaded that whoever he must have forgiven, they should forgive him. So also Gandhi did last week in Kano. And one of his ex-commissioners said, yes, I've forgiven you, but I will never forget the time that he said they should go and assassinate me 3 times. He said it to him in Kano last week. He said, Allah, even Gafara, yes, me, Gafara, but I will never forget 3 times. He was his former commissioner. So leaders, they will step on toes. And individuals among us, we are also leaders in various designations, various organizations. We are stepping on toes that you might not know. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala should let them deliver safely and the new incoming government. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide them. Don't let them come and celebrate stupidity. Allah let the coming on board, whenever they are coming on board, let it be fruitful for every one of us. Every one of us in our various places of work. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to be guiding us. The best decision that we are going to take as a Muslim ambassador, that will favor the organization, may Allah give us the opportunity to take those decisions. Brothers, you that you are owing people, government that are owing their workers, those of you that you are here, pay people their money. It is an angry man that will become an hungry man that will become an angry man. Please, whoever we are owing their dues, let's not go and pay them. Death can come anytime. And anybody that is owing somebody, if you die, they won't pay, they won't start your evaluation until they pay your debt. You will be there in the grave. You will be undergoing tormentation until they pay down your debt. That is why Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, before he lead any salah to janazah, he will turn back, he will ask, this person that died, is he owing anybody? If they say it's owing, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam will not lead that salah to janazah. Except if they get somebody that promised that I'm going to pay. So any one of us that we are owing, let us go and pay, and don't let us do beyond our level. Because of Allah go sale الإسلام كما لا فيها اللهم آت نفوسنا تقواها وزكيها أنت خير من زكاها أنت وليها ومولاها بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك قوموا إلى صلاتكم يرحمكم الله.